Shot 1, 4, 3, loop.
Sup with this. We're going all the way live for Sippin and Trippin tonight. We have had a long, but I would say fun day.
Yeah, it was fun. Long day because we ain't catch nothing, but still fun. We got bonding time. So.
We've been sitting here waiting for a while, man, to get started, and I already started dropping some cards. Don't mind, we're at home, kids are. But I already got the Two of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Cups going on here. So we're having, for as long as our day has been, it has been eventful, but I don't know.
Well, it paid off, so regardless.
Rob's got the deck of many things over there. I'm playing with my new deck. The Light Seers. Dude, I got opening on the back of my deck here.
You won't believe this. I just pulled this card right off top. And that was the first card.
Oh, he wanted me to put that as the title card. Can you get
go back and watch
Can you get the box that I just launched across the living room? Oh my goodness. We were just talking about how nervous we were to actually go live. That's the deck I'm using.
So they can rewatch this after we not live still? Okay.
Oh, they can pop into the room and then they can rewind it back to the beginning. So they'll pop in and then they'll say 1 and then it'll go down to 0 because they'll rewind it all the way to the beginning and start watching it from the beginning.
Okay.
It's been messing with YouTubers' heads because it used to be that if you were watching them live, you would have to wait till the live was done to watch the beginning again. I know this because I'm an Aries and I watch tarot videos. So if I caught a tarot reader halfway through, I would have to wait until they were done and then come back to get the Aries readings.
So,
yeah.
If you're with us, which I don't see nobody.
No, there's nobody in here yet. But this is, I guess our Valentine's special because you got a lot of stuff to do this weekend. Ooh, I shared this the other day. It was a meme and it was created. I was like, who's the danger? It said Aries is the danger.
Yup.
No, we did good today. We were going to try and do a loot video, but
we didn't record enough.
No, we ended up not catching any fish today. It ended up being a pretty bummy day.
But you know, it's only as stressful as you allow it to be. It's not. I look at all the good things about it today.
Well, we found a lot of spots.
I cried because I lost my lures.
Oh, he did. He lost his favorite lure.
It was the first bass I caught. Was on that lure.
I lost my favorite one today too. Though, of course, it just became my favorite one today, and then I lost it like an hour later. I was like, I really like this little thing, tree. So we were trying freshwater fishing today instead of saltwater for once, and
somebody got.
Yeah, it was snaggy. Yeah, somebody, like I was the only one.
I was just thinking, I was like, if we didn't go to that last pond, we just went home and just took my gut intuition. Because I kept saying, I don't think this pond stopped. Then we went out there just going, thinking it was.
Because the DNR guy said it was.
Yep, and then I thought he lied. And then we went down there, and sure enough, no fish, no bites, no nothing.
I think it had a lot to do with the weather.
Ponds. It might have had, but a lot of people say fish bite in the rain. A lot of people say that.
Well, it's not that it rain. It's just the time of year. I thought they would be moving just because of how warm it's been the last 2 days.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so we started at one spot. We got rained out of the mission spot. We went down to the Ministry's pond because we found out you're allowed to fish over there. And that's where I got some cool pictures of some signs of songs that they had posted around the pond about fishing. And
Jesus ran us off.
Yeah, and then it just started raining until we left. We looked at the radar. We're like, okay, well, it's moving north and to the east, so we'll go ahead and go south.
It worked too, man. Rain quit eventually.
Yeah. It was just misty all day.
If we wouldn't have done that last pond, I would have lost my lure and my beetle spin. And my other lure broke. Dang. And your
I didn't know you had all that problems.
All at that last pond.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I lost my lure, lost my beetle spin.
I didn't know you lost the beetle spinner over there, man.
Yeah,
you were having a rough time.
Right there. You know
I was too busy fighting with my pole because it started messing up. I was like, I don't know.
Got her line caught up. It was just like, okay, all signs just saying go home.
But we did find all the trails and all the extra spots today.
There was a lot of good stuff.
We were able to go a lot farther. Our legs are killing us, man. We must have walked a solid, 5-6 miles today at least. 10 of cups, though. Definitely blessed to be out in nature. And to be able to enjoy it.
Yeah. I was just we saw a big hawk today.
Oh, I got the video of the woodpecker too.
Woodpecker landed on the tree right above her head while she was fishing, and just like doing his thing, chewing and making all kinds of noises. And just doing. I kept hearing it, and I'm looking around, like, where the heck is this noise coming from? And I was like, oh, does woodpeckers make noises besides tuck, 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 tuck? And no, it started making noises. It was like, cool. It looked like a spotted one, though. It didn't look like a normal woodpecker. It looked like it spotted feathers.
Yeah, it was a little one. It might not have been an actual woodpecker. It might have been like a type of, I don't know. It might have been a type of, I don't know.
Pecking on the tree?
But other birds do that too.
We have to investigate. Dun, 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 dun.
I have some cards going on here. It's showing somebody with a lot of burdens, a white knight syndrome, needing to find balance, about third-party strings. You got a card to go along with that one?
I don't know. You're your own prisoner.
You are your own. How perfect is that? How perfect is that? Put down burdens that are not yours and release connections that are not your burdens too. Look, you can have the connections without making them a burden. What you can acknowledge them for what they are. Send love to whatever those connections are, but release them. Put them down if they're not your burdens. Send them love. You can't save people from themselves. What was that great quote they were talking about? Don't be so quick to save people. You might be interfering with their karma. Sometimes, no matter how much you love them, you can't save them.
Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate on the present moment. Yeah,
be mindful of the connections that are around you right now and make the best decisions you can each day. In each moment.
Who needs rooms of tarot cards? Got a deck of many things. And these are the outlaws. They were the ones kicked out of the big deck. I ain't even pulled out the big deck yet. These are just the outlaws over here.
Entering the age of Aquarius. This is a time of hope and renewal, guys. It's time to let go of the past, old narratives, that cycles that you've been running.
Get out and go fishing.
And open yourself up to new possibilities.
Get out and go fishing. Take the kids out. Give them some poles. Go out and do something with the kids.
Not everybody likes fishing, honey. I know that. I know that's so
over when they catch one.
And even our kids don't even like fishing, man. They like catching. They don't like fishing. They like doing like the fishing rodeos. Like DNR down here does really cool, where they like dump like 25,000 pounds of catfish into the ponds, and the kids are allowed to just fish out as many as they can.
I guess I am my own worst enemy. But then, that's a big thing though. For real, like a lot of times when you're hurting, when you messed up, You the one, and you don't never want to admit it. Nobody ever wants to admit it when they fuck up. Excuse me, when they mess up. But they quick to blame somebody else, make up a lie, or whatever, just to keep themselves from being the person who messed up. Just own up to it, to yourself at least. What is that?
So you got the Chariot here. And the Chariot is usually described as being pulled by fate and fortune. And it's like even your mistakes are pulling you in a different direction. And just embrace who you are. Imperfections and all.
Nice.
Who needs cards? As above. See, and this is exactly why it was put in timeout. Because it keeps popping up all the time. Yeah, we get it. It went
with your cards. Yeah. It went with what you just said.
As above, so below goes with anything. Goes with anything. And people could be playing about the chaos of the world. You could be like, as above, so below. What? The stars are chaos, so it's chaos down here.
All right.
As without, so within.
Damn it. Oh my goodness. I am my own worst enemy. It came up again.
Oh, that is. Well, you know what it is. You are your own worst enemy. Even back to the first reading that came out. You know, you're choosing to carry burdens that aren't yours if you're feeling overburdened right now. And if you're in a third-party heartstring situation, you're choosing to be in that as well. You are your own worst enemy. Didn't you pull out, you pulled the prisoner card there before. I forget what that one said. Card. Yeah. I don't think it was your own worst enemy. It was something else. I forget. I don't know.
With wear your heart on your sleeve, on my knees, reaching for fireflies, got no wings.
What you got?
I'm going to make them an offer they can't refuse.
I don't think anybody understood that. I didn't understand the first two cards, baby.
You wear your heart on your sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
On my knees, reaching for fireflies that's got no wings. I'm going to make them an offer they can't believe.
That has to be one of you. That's your handwriting. On my knees, reaching for fireflies, ain't got no wings.
Kevin Gates.
I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse. It's funny. It reminds me of a thing that Luna was talking about fireflies one time. She says sometimes she feels like a firefly caught in a jar. Or she's caught a firefly in a jar. I forget what her little poem was.
I'm sore. My leg hurts. We walked a lot, y'all. We was walking fools today.
Oh, man, I've been up in my walks, too. And I found this fitness game that requires you to do squats. It's kind of like, you know, when you collect coins. But you got to do squats to collect the coins. Oh, my God. My legs have been rough lately. But I've been having to kick my own ass. Why? Because I am my own worst enemy. I paid a price for quitting smoking. Now I got to pay a price for that. But I had to break the cycle, though, y'all. Had to break the cycle. Number one reason people won't quit smoking is they're scared of gaining weight. So what? I quit smoking. I gained weight, but I didn't go back to it. I actually did good. I actually was stressed out today. And I even asked for one of these, but I have not lit it yet. I've just been walking around chewing on it every now and then. Oh, man, no, because we did all that today with the fish and stuff like that. And it was cool. And, you know, we did pizzas. We had pizzas ordered for the kids and all that good stuff. And then we come. You want to go get a piece?
No.
Oh.
I'm not eating on it.
You don't have to eat on here. You can hide off to the side.
Don't look at me.
We come home. And my daughter's just like, I just want to say, I'm already really sorry. And I was like, oh my God, what? And she goes, I dropped one of your earrings that I got you for Christmas. And I was like, oh my God, okay. So we go through this whole thing about, did you run water? Can we get to it? Blah, 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 blah. He goes to take the P-trap off and breaks one of the rubber seals on the sink. So now the sink's out until we can go to the store tomorrow and get the parts to fix it. So it's just been like, I was like, I don't understand what's happening right now. I'm like, I went from having a missing earring to having a broken sink now. And I was just like, I love Mercury retrograde. Oh, what? And then the other day with
fish got rained on.
No fish got rained on 2 nights ago. That darn
We walked so much our legs were killing us.
Just tired. As soon as we walked in the door, it was chaos.
As
soon as we walked through the door, it was chaos. Nine of Swords. Oh, Nine of Swords. What? The drama queen card. What? It's all as dramatic as you want to be. And I have no lie. I was dramatic for a moment about it. I had to make my point about why you shouldn't have been messing with I accidentally dropped your earring down the sink. I was like, I'm actually pretty good with that stuff. I like to, when I take a shower, I hang all my jewelry. I have jars with my stuff in it, and I hang my earrings on the edges of the jars. And so there's no way they could have fallen in the sink unless they were touching them. But I've been through this with you guys already. My girls have been with me, but they've noticed things that would be around here, and then suddenly they're gone. Everybody remembers when I used to have Pinky, the pendulum that used to hang up there until my son broke her. It's been rough. Whew. But lessons learned. Put it all in a healthy perspective, right? Tap into your intuition. Stairway to heaven is within. And remember, even mistakes are pulling you.
You are your own prisoner. It's like I say wise stuff. But it's through the cards. Y'all could probably get one of these. We might just start making these every deck of many things. And might just start doing something with these. If y'all like them. Y'all like what we're doing. This is a small piece. These are the bandits. These are the ones that keep popping up in the bigger set.
Well, I'm just playing because I got a new deck.
Yeah, she's in love with this deck. And I love it too. Actually, it's the best deck I ever seen. And right? Yeah, it is.
Look, see, right? We're talking about brainstorming and having ideas, and then there we go. But bam. Page of Swords. You ever seen one like that, man? Look at her. With her books and her light bulbs of ideas. Right? What? Number one, fighting with? What? Fighting with the mirror. I tell you, man, confidence is a B. And I always said the bad guy in Snow White was the mirror. But it's all about death of ego, death, and rebirth. Ace Wands. Ooh. Your third eye knows exactly where your passions lie. Don't second guess it.
This is the deck of many things. Plus it's bandits. I'm about to shuffle these somehow. Let's see.
I've seen readers. There's a lot of readers that shuffle like that.
I mean, dang. There's a lot of cards. I can't really... Oh, shoot.
There you go.
Nothing new on the sun. Oh, there's two over here. There's two on them. That's me up. You actually were telling the truth. Funny, I do that quite a lot. Yet people are always surprised.
Every time.
Every time. I swear it's the most irritating thing. It's like, I can't get on the deck, so okay.
I love how the Knight of Wands is actually like a girl in this one. Beating on her drums.
I could do that shuffle too. What are you looking at? Oh.
My cheat sheets. If you must, point out the fact that I looked up at my cheat sheets. Yeah, I got my chakra meanings. I got all kinds of things. I got my mat that goes with the Odyssey deck. I got all the zodiac signs and their corresponding cards and their corresponding planets over here on the side. Why? Because I'm an Aries. I love knowledge, but I'm also ADHD, so my ability to retain and memorize information sucks. So I write a lot of stuff down, but that is why I'm a witch and why I like having my BOS. And I don't BS. I like to come correct. I don't just rely on my memory because, yeah. Was never very good in school.
Me neither. I passed my classes long as I stay out of trouble.
Time to move on. Move on.
Move on.
Moving on. Hope and renewal for new things and new brighter paths.
What's that say?
The problem is not the problem. The problem is your attitude about the problem. I'm channeling some major Jack Sparrow over here because one of the other cards you pulled just a minute ago was Jack Sparrow too. Oh, what was it? You were actually telling the truth. Funny. I do that surprisingly a lot, and no one ever believes me. Yeah. I love it too because
Jack Sparrow.
I forget. I think it was last summer. I got a sty in one of my eyes, and I had to wear an eye patch. So, for the week I was wearing the eye patch, I kept friggin' posting all these Pirates of the Caribbean posts because I felt like a pirate. You want me to switch, baby? You want me to play with the deck of many things with you? You just dropping them already?
Yeah, what's that say? I was gonna put those back on.
And it's supposed to be hard. If it wasn't hard, everyone would do it. The hard is what makes it great. There's no crying in baseball.
There's no crying in baseball. What is wrong with you, Drago?
I don't think that's a quote from anything. I think that was just me and you goofing around.
What?
It's not supposed to be hard. Well, because that's something I used to tell my kids all the time when they would get and my nieces and nephews, when they would get really mad at video games. And they'd be in there just pitching fits about these video games. I'd be like, look, if it was easy, it would be no fun and you would not want to play it at all because you would just win it all the time. I'm like, the fact that it's hard is what makes it entertaining.
Yep.
And there's no crying in baseball.
Crying in baseball.
Don't be a sore loser when you lose on a game. The point of playing a game is not to win or lose, it's to have fun. I've always been terrible at video games, so I was always the lowest leveled character running around World of Warcraft. I'd be a level 40 running around with all my friends that are a level 80. But I still had fun. A person playing a role will eventually forget their lines. Pay attention. The act cannot go on forever. Now, this does not mean if they're playing a role, it's not going to last very long. But now if a person's remained relatively the same person and personality for a long, long period of time, you pretty much know when they're being real. You're just not going to read for me anymore. That discomfort you're feeling is a sign to grow and level up. Lean the in.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Ooh, Rex. Ooh, that would be a good card for, oh man, I just had it. I'll think about it tomorrow. I had it a second ago. We've been thinking about trying to come up with some sort of tarot deck with the deck of many things as well. What did I get here? I got a bunch. Oh, well, here we go. I am my own worst enemy. Ego says, once it all falls into place, I'll have peace. And Spirit says, find peace. And the rest will fall into place. Every rose has its thorns.
Don't ever put me in a situation. Whoa. I have to show you that. Yeah, you don't want that, though.
Show you how heartless I can be. Oh, yeah. Well, we talk about that a lot. Aries getting a lot of trouble for being super connected and not letting go of connections very easily. But what people don't realize is once we cut you off, our cutoff game is uncomparable pretty much to any other sign. Why? Because we're toddlers. We have the attention span of a fruit fly. What, you want to be mad? Be mad. Peace out. Bye. What? If you come back around, you come back around. If you don't, you don't. What? Whatever. What?
Toodaloo.
Oh, this is a long one. Sometimes we love people so much that we have to be numb to it, because if we actually felt how much we loved them, it would kill us. That doesn't make you a bad person. It just means your heart is too big. But mostly, I hate the way I don't hate you. Not even a little bit, not even at all.
And I got Mama always said dying is a part of life. And the way those sounded was like somebody's getting a message or something from somewhere else. Because that all sounds like a parent talking to their child in a way, like and the elderly. And then I got Mama always said dying is a part of life. I don't know if that connects with anybody or anything, but that's how I feel about it.
Well, I guess a lot of people feel unloved in situations, and it's not that people are like, it's not that I didn't love you, but especially if like you had a parent that had a hard time watching you do what you were doing.
Yeah,
it's like, you know, to let you know how much you were hurting me, you would have crushed me, so it was easier to come off as heartless. But if you ever thought that I hated you, I didn't hate you. Not even a little bit. Not even at all. You're going to take a twist on this. But there was a comedian that was talking about that.
Here we go.
And he was just like, my son is such a POS and da 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 da. And he's just like, but the killer thing about it is, he's like, my love meter for this kid hasn't gone down at all. He's like, I could just picture him. He could just be stabbing me, and I'd just still be like, you're going to be a good man someday. You know? It's just, I don't think, 99% of the time, I don't think parents are actually capable of hating their children. And even the fucked up ones, I don't think it's a matter of hating their children. There's usually some underlying issue that just causes them to be Looney Tunes for whatever reason. Unless they're total sociopaths. I mean, total sociopaths do exist, but they are the exception to the rule, not the rule.
Yeah, I'm the dickhead fairy that sprinkled you with bitch dust and created this argument. Hey.
God, I remember the night I found that.
Look at these two dogs. Draco, of course, gonna mess up. They was both just laying down looking at us like, what are y'all doing? What's going on? Uh-oh.
Oh, Lord. Well, see, how I feel about this is a lot of love stuff, but then again, I spend 99% of my time doing love readings. I tend to stay away from medium work and stuff like that.
99% of the time you're just doing me.
You're such a dork. The Encyclopedia Galactica, in its chapter on love, states that it is far too complicated to define. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy has this to say on the subject. Avoid, if at all possible. And I got, she only sleeps when it's raining. And for every question, there is an answer. And for every answer, there is but another question. I like this one. This one I actually posted on Instagram the other day because I had the picture in there. I think I must have had it on the thing.
So what are you making of all this?
What am I making of all this? Oh, we never try to define what it's trying to say. That's the whole fun of the whole point.
Watch your step. There's shit everywhere.
Oh, don't poop your shoes. Don't get poo on your shoes. Watch your step. There's shit everywhere. Stepped on Billy's Lego car and broke it the other day. That was fun. I'd rather step in poo than step on Legos, quite honestly. Poo washes off and it doesn't make me bleed.
Damn. We almost at 30 minutes, dude.
Mm-hmm. It's not going to. I know. Nobody's noticing us. It's Friday night. They all have lives. You ready to go, boo? Yep.
It's 30 minutes. We love y'all. 1, 4, 3.
Shout out.
We we had a little sipping and tripping with you guys.
Blessed be all those who walk their weird and windy paths with us. We love y'all, and we'll talk to you later.
Blessed be.